What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today is something I want to talk about is the rumor of the horsepower and numbers for the SRT engines. That's what I want to talk about today, considering this engine is being unveiled tomorrow. Sorry, there's no upload tonight. I have a video that I'm uploading tomorrow. So if you guys are wondering, why there's no upload tonight, I didn't finish that vlog for tonight in time, so that'll be uploaded tomorrow night at about 9 o'clock. I did save some special space on the channel for this video and another video live tomorrow. But I want to get things started today and talk about what's going on with the new 426. So here's what's happening. I've missed something somehow yesterday and the day before doing all these live vlogs. I've somehow missed a very important piece of information. So one of my subscribers is one of the guys that gives me my intel from the Michigan area. And he was watching my video last night and the night before and the night before that, and all these ones that I've been putting out on the information that he's giving me. And he's pointed out something, which is the fact that I never mentioned the horsepower, other than the Ram Rebel TR, which is going to have 520, I think it was 520 horsepower. And he's like, yeah, you didn't mention the horsepower for the Chargers and the Challengers. And I was like, well, yeah, it's probably going to be like 530, 535. Wrong. He said it's not going to be 530 or 35 horsepower. In fact, he's saying that he believes that they're going to unveil the crate engine. Then they're going to release it, obviously, in the TR, which is coming out next year. And it could get announced tomorrow, or maybe it could be at a later time. But it's going to get announced that it's going into the Charger and the Challenger, which we already established that. We already know that. But the fact of the matter here is, according to my sources, they have seen a spec sheet. And all the specs kind of line up with everything I've been talking about, except the Challenger and the Charger 426, the naturally aspirated one, is going to be supposedly 590 horsepower. Now, if you sit here and think about it, why would Dodge release 590 when the 392 is like 470, 485 in the Scat Packs and 470 like in the SRT Jeeps and Durango? And you wonder, why would they do that considering the Hellcat is 707? Well, that's because the new Hellcats are 719 and the Red Eye is 797 and the Demon is 840. And the Angel coming out is well over 900. So giving the Hellcats, or excuse me, giving the Scat Packs 590 horsepower really is not a lot, considering the next step up is the Hellcat. It's over 130 horsepower more. The Demon at this point would be 250 more horsepower, and the Angel would be well over 300 more. So 590 is really not that far off and doesn't really damage their lineup, considering everything's getting a bump in horsepower. So with that being said, based on what he's told me and what I've researched myself, it's not really confirmed. It's as far as I look at it, he's telling me he's seen the spec sheet. I believe him, but it's really not enough to be official for me yet. It's very, very possible and probably somewhat likely that it's going to be in the upper fives. To be honest, anything over 550 in a Scat Pack is going to be great, because that means, the Scat Packs, even with 550, that should get them in the quarter mile in about 12.2, 12.4, I guess, maybe roughly, because the Scat Packs now with a good driver running 12.6s, 12.7s, bone stock with good tires. So it really depends, but I would say you could probably, with 550, you could see the Scat Packs in the very low 12s on street tires, as long as the weather and the traction's decent. So that's very good. If they've got 590, they better come up with something a lot better than 255. For that car. They're going to need 275s or 295s on a 590 horse Scat Pack. I would say 275s minimum, and you could get that car into the low 12s, high 11s, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Then you got the Hellcat in the low 11s, the Demon in the mid to high 9s. You'll have the Angel in the mid to low 9s. I mean, it's really getting to a point where it's just absolutely crazy. So if you like what you're hearing, there's 48 of us here right now. Smash that like button. What's going on, Social? What's going on, Joe? Miles? Let's see. Frost, Automotive Guru. Everybody's in here. I'm thinking that this engine, this is my guess. This engine's going to be somewhere between 300, or excuse me, somewhere between 540 and 590 for the Charger Challenger. And, you know, for the TR, it's going to be less. It's going to be 520 for the TR, and the Hellcat engine in the TRX is rumored to be around the 600, 650. They may even give us the full 707, which is very likely considering the history of Dodge. So this is looking great. It really is looking great for horsepower junkies like myself. You guys, you can see, look at the clock on the wall. I'm, you know, a diehard SRT fan. I'm a car guy, but yeah, I love that clock. I think that Dodge is doing a great job. I think the crate engine, the fact that they're able to produce this kind of power naturally aspirated is just like unbelievable. It's a dream come true. If you want to know my opinion, I just think it's beyond reality at this point. And I've also wanted to point out another rumor. This is what he told me today, and I'm sitting here thinking about it because, like, it makes sense. And when I tell you guys, I'm sure you're going to agree. From what I heard, there is going to be a supercharged variant. You know, we've already went over that as well. But in the email today, it said there is indeed going to be a supercharged variant. Now, the only difference from what I've already explained to you guys and what I, heard this morning was that the 426 supercharged is going to be in the Angel only. So with that being said, it may be reserved for an Angel only, like a Demon engine. You can't buy a Demon crate engine. I don't think you're going to be able to buy an Angel crate engine. So I'm thinking the 426 is going to come out in a classic, iron block, and then they're going to have the aluminum, which is going to be like the modern generation. And then the supercharged version may or may not get announced at this point, or it may, and just be reserved for, the Angel. But we have to see, because there's a lot of speculation here. But from what I've heard and what I've seen, it's pretty much almost for certainty that they're going to have the supercharged 426. But it's going to be going into the Angel, which, if you ask me, is a great idea. I love it. I love the fact the Charger Angel is going to have an engine that should very well produce 900 wheel. I'd like to see 900 wheel out of it, which is 1,000. Maybe it'll be the very first 1,000 horsepower production car, minus the Chiron or the Veyron or Veyron. Who cares about those cars? And I don't mean it like that, but I mean, we're talking about $1 million, or damn near $1 million. So that aside, 1,000 horsepower from a car under 100 grand, that's like $1,000 per horsepower. And actually, no, not $1,000 per horse. My math is crazy. Been a long day. $100,000 for 1,000 horsepower. Let me do the math on that. My brain is dead tired right now. So let me just see what that would be, because it's actually it lines up with itself. 100,000 divided by 1,000 horsepower. I should be able to do this. It's $100. That's what it comes up to. 100 times it goes into it. So I should have known that off the top of my head, but I'm too tired. It's been a long day. I've been spending a lot of time researching these engines and what's going on with Dodge. I'm getting notifications now from people, which is really cool. The 392, though, Adam, is a great engine, but it's kind of outdated, if you ask me. It really is. It's just a little outdated. I can't wait to see the 426. I would like to see the SRT Durango get the 426 immediately. I know it's going to get the 426. It's pretty much guaranteed. Problem is, I don't want to see it wait. And with that being said, they usually push the Durango to the end of the line, and I hope that's not the case this time around. So I would like to see the 426 in the Durango, but it's not going to be a 590 horse engine. It's probably going to be 520, because typically that's what Dodge does. The trucks and the SUVs get less power than the cars. And since the TR is getting 520, it'll most likely be the same for the Durango and the Jeep. Or the Jeep's gone, actually, now, so it doesn't matter. But the Durango SRT is going to get 520. That's what I would guess. I could be wrong on that. Maybe it'll get 550 or even the full 590 that's rumored to go in the Scat Packs. And I would love to see that, because if you ask me, a Durango SRT with 590 horsepower is just insane. That would be That would be an 11.8, an 11.8 car, 11.9 all or SUV all day. 11.9. So you figure 100 horsepower is good for a second if you launch properly and if all the conditions are right. So how would you guys take that as news? Like, how would you guys handle that? What would you do? Would you trade in your current car? I'd love to hear what you guys got to say in the chat. What would you do if Dodge announced a 590 horsepower all-wheel drive Durango SRT that did 0 to 60, which I would calculate 0 to 60 to be around 3.4 seconds and 3.6 seconds in quarter mile times and 11.9 at, 116 miles an hour, whatever it would be, 118. Frost, mine was 470. And I like Automotive Guru. I'd go full soccer mom in a heartbeat. That's what I would do. It'd be insane. Hey, the thing is that my Durango did 0 to 60. Go watch the video. My 0 to 60 test in my old Durango SRT. I did 0 to 60 in the SUV in 3.8 seconds. Now, they're rated at 4.4 and 12.9 quarter mile. Now, 4.4 correlates with 12.9 fairly well, meaning that if you go 3.8 like I did, it would be like running 12 flat, or 12.3, 12.2, just depending on conditions. They're rough numbers, but I would not be shocked at all if my Durango ran the quarter mile in 12.5 or 12.6. I mean, I was doing 3.8, 0 to 60. That's insane. My 60-foot times were 1.5 in the Durango. 1.5, 60-foot, 0 to 60, 3.8. That's cutting mid to low 12s, and that's insane for a family SUV. Give it 100 horsepower, you're in the 11s all day long, and I think Dodge needs to do that. I think the Durango should take priority over the Charger and Challenger. Not saying the Challenger and Charger should not get the 590 horsepower engine, but they need to give that engine to the Durango immediately, and they need to announce that at the New York Auto Show. That's my opinion. I'm just going to read some comments here. Yeah, I agree with that comment right there. The 426 is special. It really is. Now, I'm going to do another video on this because, like Hemi Challenger said, there is a CUDA coming out. There's been a lot of talks about this CUDA at Dodge, supposedly. And this potentially could be the Angel, but I can't see them doing that considering the CUDA is a CUDA. It's always been a CUDA. Angel, something new. Put it in the Chargers. The Chargers new and 4 doors. That would make total sense. With that being said, I appreciate that, Social. What did your Jeep run 0 to 60? If mine was faster, I'd imagine yours was still probably like 4.2 or 4.5, something like that. So basically, back to what I was talking about, the CUDA is not confirmed. I haven't seen pictures, and I haven't really heard a whole lot of rumors on or much details. I've just heard that there's been circulation or conversation about it. I don't know where that's coming from. Or how it's coming to be about. I really honestly have nothing on that right now yet. But I can say that I got a video coming on the CUDA on why I think they should release it and the small little details that have surfaced over the past 6 months, which are not a whole lot, but I got a whole video planned for that on why they need to make that, and now is the time to do it. The 426 engine originally was meant to come out as a crate engine. It was also originally meant to come out for some other plans that Dodge had, including the TR. And then I guess somewhere along the line with the Angel coming out, they're going to be releasing it in that car and all the Scat Packs, and they're just on a horsepower crunch now. So that's what it seems like that Dodge is doing. What's up, JMC? So that's pretty much where we're at right now. We only have 15 thumbs up right now. There's been like 100 people in here. Come on, guys. Thumbs up. Everyone, thumbs up right now. Come on. We're talking Dodge and mega horsepower. Like just mega horsepower. And just not even for me, not even for my channel. Thumbs up just for Dodge. Just because they got the best marketing team. They've got the greatest ideas and the most power. Just give thumbs up just for Dodge. Give the thumbs up for them, not even for me. But Dodge has really got this game in the bag. And like Automotive Guru is saying right now, is that the Angel is a variant of the Charger, and the Demon's a variant of the Challenger, but they could also do a CUDA variant of the Challenger. Now, I don't think that if we see a CUDA, we're not going to see a CUDA for a while. It might be, I could be wrong. I could be sitting here chewing my words right now, and at the New York Auto Show, they just dropped the bomb on the CUDA, and I just fall over during a live video and pass out. It's very possible, considering the 1970 Plymouth CUDA was the greatest car they've ever made in the history of cars. My two favorite cars of all time, 1970 Dodge Charger 426 or a 446 pack, 1970 Plymouth CUDA. 1970 was the only year that the Charger looked the way it did, or the Plymouth CUDA. 71, different. 69, different. 70 was the only year that the Dodge had the concave back window in the exact fashion that it did, which is identical to the new Chargers. Same with the CUDA. It was the only year, and the absolute best year ever for the Plymouth CUDA or the Charger was 1970. 71 was okay. 72, 73 was gross. 73 was absolutely gross. Didn't like it at all. I do love Dodge. I do love all cars. I just didn't like anything from 1973 all the way to 1980. Actually, all the way to 1992 sucked. Just sucked, really, for cars. Besides two cars. There's only two cars that didn't truly suck during that time. And that's the Grand National, or the GNX. And then, of course, we have the IROC Z Camaro, Fox Body Mustangs, dime a dozen. Love the car. It's okay. Not my favorite, and I don't think it's that great of a car. Great. I guess you could say it's a great cheap platform to build on, but 70s and 80s just plain out sucked after 1972. One of the last cars we actually got that was good was a GM car. If you guys are familiar with the Oldsmobile, you'll know that the Oldsmobile had a 442, and the Oldsmobile 442 was the last one. Now, I'm not talking about 73 or 74. I'm talking about 70, 71. It had like 400, and I can't remember how much horsepower. I think it's like 475 or 500. It was absolutely insane. Oh, God, it was so great. Or 1967 GTO Judge. The Pontiac GTO is just so badass. But I'm getting caught up in the classics. You know, one of my favorites is a 1965 Chevy Nova. Little short, stouty sedan or coupe. Awesome. If you drop a 350 or 396 under there and just build it. It's unbelievable. But I'm posting more stuff about the wide body, hopefully later on in the week. 74 Duster is pretty awesome, buddy. I like that car. They also had a Scamp. That was a really nice car as well. But with everything Dodge is doing right now, they're going back to their roots. I absolutely love what Dodge is doing. Dodge is not the only one flirting with horsepower. Now, I'm going to give you guys another sample of what's to come, non-Mopar news. Rumor has it that General Motors is trying to figure out a way to stuff the LT5 into the Camaro. Now, if you guys don't know GM, that's fine. I have a lot of Mopar subscribers in here. The LT4 is the current engine in the Camaro ZL1 and the Corvette. The LT5 is the ZR1 engine producing 755 horsepower. LT4 is 650 in the Corvette and 640 in the Cadillac CTS-V. So basically, with that being said, I find this very, very exciting that GM basically was dropping the crate engine news on the ZR1 engine. And GM said, hey, the LT5 fits in an old Chevelle. And then they said, oh, it fits in an old Camaro. And they started talking about how you could swap the LT5 crate engine in and out of these cars. With that being said, it's rumored that the 2020 Camaro is going to have an LT5. So think about it like this. The Camaro had 580 horsepower in the ZL1 in 2014. And then in 2015, it got a facelift and it had the new engine, 650 horsepower. Now we have a facelift in 2019. GM needs the extra year versus the last generation because of the fact that the ZR1 just came out. They got to make more engines available. We also have the Angel, the wide-body Charger, and the Red Eye coming out, and the GT500s coming out in 2020. It's just in time for the Camaro ZL1, which is going to have the LT5, which is a 755 horsepower engine, which puts it right where it needs to be, considering the GT500 is going to weigh the same or maybe even less and have 772 horsepower. In order for the Camaro to compete, it absolutely must have the LT5. They will never get 755 horsepower or more out of the LT4 under factory reliability standards, because you've got to stretch that engine to get 800. You can do 800 or 900 by modding it, but you got to remember, car manufacturers want to release the engines working smoothly with reliability. There's no way they're going to release it like that. That's why the Demon didn't come out like my car. My car's as fast as a Demon, if not faster, on a highway roll. In fact, I'd kill a Demon on a highway roll. And if I had drag radials and I launched the living shit out of my car, it'd be a very tight run on the drag strip because I'm making more power. But the Demon has a bigger blower. The reason for this, more reliability, more room for air. They built it more power with better stuff so that it would stay reliable. With that being said, GM is not going to take an LT4 and stress it and release it. It's not going to work like that. They've already got an LT5 that makes 755 horsepower on the same or less boost than the LT4 makes on, the Camaro and Corvette. So with that being said, the ZR1 engine, the LT5, is going to go into the Camaro to directly compete with the GT500 and the Challenger, and the Charger, Angel, and all these cars, the Demon, that have high horsepower. If GM does not do this, they will fail. And that is just a straight up. So I'm just going to say that GM needs to do it, even though I know they are doing it. I'm almost guaranteeing you we're going to see this in 2020. It's a horsepower war. Within 6 months of each other, we're going to get a wide body Angel or a wide body Charger, then an Angel in some sort of fashion order. We're going to get a 590 horsepower, probably Scat Pack Charger Challenger. We got the Red Eye coming out, the GT500, which is 772, and what I'm hearing and thinking is coming from GM, the ZL1 with 755. Now, if you look at GM's history, this is not a GM video. I'm just going on this rant because it's fresh in my mind. I figured I'd let you guys know about it. I'm going to do a separate video on even more details than this, but GM did that before with their ZR1. They had a ZR1 and the C7 Z06, very much identical power. Different platforms per se, different parts to a degree. They're not 100% identical. Horsepower is almost the same. Boost is similar. Everything's pretty similar. Maybe we won't get a 755 horsepower ZL1. Maybe it'll be 735 horsepower, 720 horsepower, 690, 710. We're going to get an upgrade in 2020 for the Camaro, one way or another, though. Big truck, buddy. I love you, but roll racing, it's not your thing. It's not your thing, but I'll roll race any Demon and eat them alive. That's not, saying I don't like the Demon. I love the Demon. No disrespect to anybody who owns the Demon. But there's no stock Demon or even a tuned bolt-on Demon, not including a pulley. There's no Demon with just an intake or an exhaust or stock that's going to roll race my Hellcat and win. There's no way. I raced Mike's 720, who's already faster than his 570, and his 570s walked every Demon, and I almost hung with the 720. So, in my opinion, when it comes to roll racing, the Hellcat is king when it comes to Mopar. The Hellcat can roll race unbelievably well with those 262 gears and how that car is set up. It's just fantastic. I'm just reading comments right now. Ford is really struggling because of the fact that they're trying to go all SUVs, which really sucks. I don't understand Ford. I'm going to do another video on that as well. I don't understand Ford at all with eliminating all their cars. First off, the stupidest thing Ford has done, in my opinion, in the past 10 years or 20 years was kill the Focus RS, the new one. Absolutely stupid. That car was gold. That car was straight money. If you guys haven't driven an RS, oh my God, that thing is fast. It's faster than the Civic Type R. It's faster than an Evo. It's faster than an STI. It's faster than a 370Z. That little Ford Focus RS is a rocket ship. I'm telling you guys, I drove it. The car is just fucking fantastic. It really is. To be honest, I'd rather have a Ford Focus RS than a Mustang GT. It was so much fun, great handling, a fantastic shifter. The shifter was mind-blowing. Good close ratio, quick shifting. The clutch was spectacular. The boost was good. It sounded good. It drove good. It looked good. It was fast. The turbo spooled great. There was no turbo lag. It was just, that really pisses me off. I'm not trying to go on a rant. It really pisses me off. The Ford Focus RS was it's sad. It really is. I don't even want to think about it. It's upsetting me. I got to move on. The Ford Focus RS being killed off just plain sucks. And I think it's better than the Civic, in my opinion. I really do. And I'm a Honda guy, too, at heart. I got a Type R in the garage. So Ford is becoming sort of a joke. GM hasn't fully given up. It doesn't seem yet. We're going to see with the new Camaro. Yeah, electric eventually will take over, but it's going to be a while. They're buying SUVs, but there's still a lot of cars that need to be, continued on and not given up on. So with that being said, the big news is 426 gets announced tomorrow. I will be live on the channel. It goes up 4:26 p.m. Pacific time, which is 7:26 Eastern. That means Central Standard Time would be, what would it be? I don't know. My math is off here. 6:26? No, 5:26. No, it'd be 6:26. Yeah. Well, I'm screwed up here. Okay. So it's going to be 4:26 Pacific, 7:26 Eastern, 6:26 Central Time, which is Chicago time. If you're Mountain Standard, it would be 5:26. So I'm going to go live on the top of the hour. So I'm going to go live at 4 p.m. Pacific, which would be 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain Time. That's the time I'm going to go live. We're going to watch this shit together, and we are going to talk. It took me a minute there to get my numbers right. It's crazy. All these time zones across the country. But 590 horsepower, 426 Hemi getting announced tomorrow. We're going to hopefully have an aluminum block, an iron block, and a supercharged variant for the Angel. Hopefully they'll announce something else. 520 in the TR, 590 in the Scat Packs and the trucks. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the 392 is very fragile. It really is. And it's Devil's Night tomorrow. So smash that like button. I want to see if we can get the thumbs right now to 50. There's like, at some point or another, 75 people in here a few minutes ago. Let's get that like button all the way up. By the way, guys, I talked about it before. I'm just trying to reach over and get my merch to show you guys. Look, I still got key tags left. DrivewayDemons.com. The store is now back up. If you guys want to save the Type R, I need to get the 25,000 subscribers by Christmas. If you guys share the channel, get me to 25,000 subscribers by January, I'll get the red eye. I'll get the red eye. Buy the merch, key tags, Mopar, no car. Support Mopars. These key tags are awesome. You guys need them. DrivewayDemons.com. You guys crashed the store last time. DrivewayDemons.com. Right there. Brand new Mopar, no car. You guys got to get these. Get them on your key tags. Support Dodge. Support the channel. T-shirts, hoodies, all kinds of stuff in the store. Check out the Patreon account there as well. So definitely share this video and all the videos, guys. You're doing a great job of doing that. Once it gets 25K, it's time for the red eye. I don't want to get rid of the Charger, but we could get the red eye. We really could. Or I get the 2019, the new Charger. It's up to you guys. Maybe we'll let you guys have a poll war on that. I'll get one of them. See, I am selling the Type R, but I do have a lot of Type R subscribers. I probably have 2,000 or 3,000 guys on the channel that are diehard Type R people, but it's definitely got to go. So that's what I'm working on. If you guys want to see the red eye, that's what I need to do. 25,000 by Christmas, and bam, we will get the red eye on the channel, maybe sooner. I don't care if we hit 25,000 subscribers by Black Friday. Once I hit 25K, I'm going to go to the dealership and get the red eye. I've already got enough connections to the Dodge dealerships. I can make it happen. And I'm going to get the red eye in black. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I want to wrap the car first. I'm going to wrap the red eye, immediately going to wrap it. And I'm going to ditch the ugly hood too. Now, I know I'm going to probably get a lot of hate for that. But the first thing I'm doing to the red eye is a wicker bill spoiler. I'm going to wrap the car. It's going to be like some camo or military green or something crazy. I haven't decided yet. I'll leave that as a surprise. And then I'm getting rid of the hood because I can't stand the hood. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I'm going to put a demon hood on it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a Challenger red eye, and I'm going to put the demon hood with the demon intake, tune it, pulley, exhaust. I'm going to debadge the whole damn thing, get a wicker bill spoiler, wrap that bitch, and put drag radials on it. We're going to go to the track, and we're going to bust some serious ass there and run 9s. That's exactly what we're going to do. That's exactly what the fuck I'm going to do. We're going to go bust 9s out in that fucking red eye is what we're going to do. Get me to 25,000 subscribers. Keep the views up, guys. I need to have 8 to 10,000 views a day. I have 20,000 subscribers. All you guys got to do is watch a video a day each or 2 videos a day each. Keep the views up. Share the channel. 25K. I will go get the red eye. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm ditching the hood, wrapping the car. We're going to do an intake. It's going to be a demon hood and intake. We're going to go run 9s, and we're going to beat some serious ass in that red eye. And not only are we going to do that, as soon as the Angel is released or announced, or the wide body Charger, I will trade the red eye in for the wide body. I absolutely love the Charger more than the Challenger, but for you guys, I'm going to trade my baby in, my beloved Charger, which I'm telling you guys, I legitimately love that car so much that I don't even want to trade it in. But we all want to see the red eye, don't we? So let's get the subscriber count up, get the likes up, share the channel, watch videos, got to get the view count up. We got to get this channel rolling. And as soon as we hit 25K, it'll be here. I'll make sure of it. Unless the dealer can't get it. That's the only thing I can't promise. That's the only thing I cannot promise is that if we hit 25K, I will go to the dealer and I'll put money down and I will get it. But if they tell me, hey, it's going to take 3 months to get the car here, all I ask is you guys forgive me for that because I can't control that aspect of it, but I will order it and we will get it. But yeah, I just saw something there about, hold on. I missed a really, really epic comment here about a hood. Shit, I can't find it. Okay, there it is. SRT Mush was thinking of selling his hood. Oh, yeah, I might have to check up with him and see if he's got his stock intake and hood. I will grab that shit, and Todd's a nice guy. I know him pretty well. I'll have to hit him up on the text and ask him if he's still got the hood. Mush, if you watch this video, buddy, text me. If you know anybody that sees this video and they happen to let you know, Mush, you definitely got to let me know because I'm getting the red eye. I would love to get your demon hood, and I don't care if it's silver or my car's black. I'm going to wrap the hood black, carbon fiber black anyway, like I did the Hellcat. So I can't stand the red eye hood. I just can't. Hopefully it doesn't piss anybody off in here, guys, that I don't like the hood. I really just don't dig the red eye hood. I'm sorry, Dodge. I just don't like it. Not a fan. Love the car. Don't like the hood. Yeah, I agree. Thanks, Dan. I totally agree. Yeah, I agree, Hydra, 100%. I definitely agree. And I'm sure a lot of you guys will probably agree too, if they had a red eye Charger all day, would not even be a comp or even a discussion, would not be competition between the two cars at all. It'd be Charger all day long. I'm going to do a video tomorrow live for the 426 show. I'm also going to do another video live on Wednesday about the red eye. We're going to talk red eye on Wednesday after Halloween. So we're going to definitely sit down and talk about it. I've convinced myself that the red eye is the next car for the channel. The GT500 was the next car for the channel, but Ford screwed everybody around and made us wait a year. So now I'm going to pull the trigger on a red eye. That's definitely the goal. So yeah, that's the next goal. And you know, I'm sure Big Truck, he's in here, a buddy of mine. Check out his channel if you haven't already. We do a lot of stuff together. We got to do some more videos together. I'm sure Big Truck is going to agree when I say this. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about the transmission choice, but if I'm going to get the red eye, I'm going to have to get the automatic. And that's not because I can't drive a stick. My Type R is a stick. You guys have seen me drive the Type R, and I can bang gears. I can shift very quick. I really can. But there is no way on God's green earth that I could shift the red eye faster than the automatic. And I can shift fucking fast. I can power shift literally one, and I'm in gear. Half a second, one, bam, bam, bam. It's not enough. The transmission on the Hellcats are just, the automatics are insane. They are unfrigging believable. So I'm going to be getting an automatic in the red eye. Although I love having a manual car for revving, doing burnouts, you know, being able to go in neutral and just rev the car. Yeah, that's all great. I love that. But I got to get an automatic for sure. Oh, and red eye is only available in automatics. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. Definitely the 8-speed auto is a better transmission. And the reason that being is because everybody's automatic or manual transmission is a Tremec transmission, and the Tremec sucks. It is a shitty transmission. And I know from experience because my Shelby GT500, my 2007, was shitty. The transmission was shitty. It was straight shit. It was garbage. And I'm not saying that because I'm ragging on for no reason. It just sucked. And I'm going to tell you guys that the 8-speed ZF Auto, that's also found in Mercedes, Ferrari, and stuff like that, in the Hellcats, is a beast. And Big Truck's in here. He'll back me up. The 8-speed Auto in the Jeeps, the Trackhawk, the Durango SRT, and the Hellcats, and the Demon is a fantastic and, dare I say, perfect transmission. Like, legitimately is a perfect transmission. You can't go wrong with the 8-speed auto. It's like a dream come true. The gears bang instantly. It's just, it gives me goosebumps. I got goosebumps thinking about the red eye with an 8-speed auto. I'm getting all excited here, guys. You got to get the subscriber up to 25K. I'll be waiting. I'll be watching. When the subscriber count hits 24,900, I'm going to be on a live feed with you guys, and we're going to count it off, even if it's a 3-hour vlog or a 5-hour vlog, however long it takes to go from 24.9 to 25. And we're going to celebrate together with the Challenger Red Eye. Are you guys ready? Bang that thumbs up, guys, and share this video. This is supposed to be news on the 426 getting a horsepower increase, so share it for that reason. But yeah, like I said, we're going big, guys. We're going big on the Red Eye. It's coming for sure. It's just a matter of, if you want me to be the first guy with a red eye on YouTube, or one of the first, you got to get the subscriber count to 25. We got to share the channel, watch the videos, and I'm going to put up more content for you guys every day. So I'm just going to read some more comments, and then we'll get out of here for tonight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys want the key tags, go to drivewaydemons.com, www.drivewaydemons.com. Order your key tags, support the channel. A lot of stuff coming. Yeah, the engines don't give them. I agree with that, because the highest gear possible. Yeah, the 9 and 10 speeds are not that great. Well, they're good, but not as good as the 8-speed. I like the Hellcat transmission out of every transmission I've ever used in any car, or had in any car. It's just a badass transmission. But thank you so much, guys, for watching my videos. Thanks, Big Truck, for coming in here and, you know, watching my live feed. I really appreciate it, buddy. If you haven't checked them out, go check out Big Truck Series review on YouTube. One of my close friends, and I definitely got to do a video with him again soon, hopefully. I'm deep in the heart of New Jersey, like he says, because I'm like way down south, but he's got to come check me out on the beach. Big Truck's welcome at my crib anytime. Have a great night, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Cruz. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Social, Automotive Guru. Thanks for sticking up for me. That troll that was in here. Malibu Boats is in here. L3 Tech is in here, or ICH3 Tech. Sorry about that. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Frost, of course. I gotta forget you, buddy. Dobbins, Lucky, and Hydra. All you guys, Adam. And I think I've got everybody here. Dominic, Gary, Dan the Mopar Man. Everybody else in here, if I missed your name, I'm really sorry. I'm just scrolling through, and that's all I see right now. Thanks so much for checking this out. And I'm pretty excited, guys. The faster we get to 25K, the faster we get the red eye. Dead serious. The faster we get there, the faster the red eye comes to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. Check out my live feed tomorrow. Live feed about the red eye will be on Wednesday, and tomorrow at 9 p.m. Or Thursday at 9, one or the other. I'm not sure yet. Another video goes live, another vlog. We'll see you guys real soon. And yes, that is the same transmission. Have a great night, Adam and Gary. We'll see you guys tomorrow. See you, Frost. See you, Social. See you, Big Truck. Be sure to check out the store, driveredeemers.com. We'll see you on the next live stream. Take care, guys. Have a great night.